Forgiveness, the strength of letting go. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment and think about someone who has wronged you. Maybe it was a friend who betrayed you, a loved one who let you down, or even a stranger who treated you unfairly. Now ask yourself, how does holding on to that anger make you feel? Does it weigh on your heart? Does it replay in your mind over and over again? We often think of forgiveness as something we give to others. But in truth, forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves. Today, let's talk about forgiveness, why it makes you the bigger person, how it frees you, and how to truly let go of resentment. The misconception of forgiveness. Many believe that forgiveness means excusing bad behavior or pretending like nothing happened. That's not true. Forgiveness is not saying what they did was okay, forgetting the pain they caused, letting them back into your life. Forgiveness is releasing the power their actions have over you, choosing peace over resentment, freeing yourself from emotional chains. The great Mahatma Gandhi once said, "The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong." Because forgiveness requires strength, strength to move forward even when you were wronged. The weight of holding on. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Each rock represents a grudge, a past hurt, a betrayal. The longer you carry it, the heavier it becomes. Every time you think about that person, replay the event, or feel resentment, it's like adding another rock. Now ask yourself, why are you still carrying it? The person who hurt you may have moved on, yet you're still holding the weight. Forgiveness is setting that backpack down. Not for them but for you. The science behind forgiveness. Did you know that forgiveness isn't just good for your mind but for your body too? Studies show that people who practice forgiveness have lower blood pressure, reduced anxiety and stress, stronger immune systems, better heart health. Holding on to anger triggers the stress response. Your body releases cortisol, your heart rate increases, and your mind stays in fight or flight mode. But when you forgive, your body relaxes. Your mind feels lighter. You reclaim your peace. Nelson Mandela, who was imprisoned for 27 years, once said, "As I walked out the door toward my freedom, I knew that if I didn't leave my bitterness behind, I would still be in prison." Holding on to resentment keeps you trapped. Forgiveness sets you free. The power of perspective. Let's take a step back. Have you ever hurt someone? Said something in anger? Made a mistake? We've all been on both sides. Sometimes we are the ones needing forgiveness. Think about a time when you hurt someone unintentionally. Wouldn't you want them to give you grace? This doesn't mean every act deserves instant forgiveness. But it does mean that everyone is human. And sometimes people hurt others out of their own pain, ignorance, or weaknesses. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, wrote, "When someone wrongs you, ask yourself, what did they believe? What did they see? Perhaps they acted out of fear or misunderstanding." Seeing others through the lens of understanding rather than just anger makes it easier to let go. How to forgive and move on. Forgiveness is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. But here's how you can begin. 1. Acknowledge the pain. You don't have to pretend it didn't hurt. Allow yourself to feel the emotions, anger, sadness, disappointment. Suppressing them only makes it harder to heal. 2. Shift your perspective. Ask yourself, did this person act out of their own pain or ignorance? Will holding on to this change what happened? What lesson can I take from this? Not everything needs an apology to be forgiven. Some people will never say, "I'm sorry." But that doesn't mean you can't move forward. 3. Let go of the need for revenge. Wanting them to suffer doesn't heal you, it keeps you stuck. True power is in choosing peace over resentment. Buddha once said, "Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die." The best revenge is living well, moving on, and not letting their actions define you. 4. Choose yourself over the pain. Ask yourself, what do I gain by holding on to this? If the answer is nothing but more pain, then let it go. Not for them. For you. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. Let's be clear, You can forgive someone and still choose to keep them out of your life. Some people are toxic. Some will never change. And that's okay. Forgiveness is releasing the resentment, not necessarily rebuilding the relationship. You can wish them peace from a distance. You can move on without looking back. It's not about them. It's about your freedom. The bigger person. The truth is, forgiving isn't easy, but it is powerful. When you forgive, you take control of your own emotions. You rise above the situation. You show strength. It's easy to stay angry. It takes courage to let go. So today I ask you, who do you need to forgive? Maybe it's a friend, a family member, a past relationship. Maybe it's yourself. Let it go. Set down the weight. Be the bigger person. Because in the end, the one who forgives is the one who truly wins. If this message resonated with you, take a deep breath and exhale. Let go of what's been holding you back. And if you're on your own journey of forgiveness, know this: you are strong. You are growing. And your peace is worth more than any grudge. Until next time, take care and choose peace.